There were so many incredible entries to this contest. Choosing the winners was easily one of the hardest things that I have done because there's just so much that goes into it. There's so many talented drummers. There's so many drummers who were so creative. There were so many drummers who were so interesting. There were so many drummers that I could tell stepped out of their comfort zone and tried this out. And man, it took me forever to pick these winners, and I'm so sorry. But today, I get to announce who wins these beautiful drums and who wins the Decade Maple drum set in Cobalt Blue that I played at Sweetwater. So, let's get started. Let's announce the winners. Alright guys, so before I announce the winners of the top three prizes that I got to choose based on their entries, I wanted to go ahead and announce the random prize winners. So, I wanted there to be a drawing, so as long as you entered, you signed up, you had a chance to win something cool. Whether or not your entry got chosen as the best entry, I still wanted some cool prizes out there. So, there were Vic1r sticks, pairs of Vic1r sticks. We had 5 of those winners, and then there was also one winner who gets to take home my personal Decade Maple snare drum, the 14x5.5 in the Gloss Deep Redburst. So Gloss Deep Redburst is the color I have for my studio kit here at Coop3r Studios, and then Cobalt Blue is the finish of the drum set that the winner gets, and that's the one I played at Sweetwater. So let's see who wins the Decade Maple Redburst snare. That will be Mr. Andrew Ruiz. So, I will be contacting Andrew. And then also we've got, for the Vic1r sticks, we've got Juana from Palm Bay, Florida. We got Juan Carlos Perez. We have Michael Perkins. We have Brady C. Thomas. And we have Matt Cavazos. So, all of you will be getting a pair of sticks, and then Mr. Andrew Ruiz, you will be getting this beautiful Decade Maple snare, and I'll have that shipped out to you soon. Alright, so now we're on to the big 3 prizes. My Igniter snare, this 14x8 Session Studio Select and Ice Blue Oyster snare, and then the Decade Maple shell pack from Sweetwater in Cobalt Blue. And so all 3 of those are awesome prizes. I was so pumped about it, and that's why it took so long to pick out who it was that was going to win them. Now, I'm going to announce 3rd place first. This prize is my personal favorite because I'm giving away one of my Igniter snare drums, and the Igniter snare drum is near and dear to my heart because it's the snare drum that I created with Pearl. And the idea behind the name Igniter is, of course, you know, I do the fire stick stuff, but more so is I want my drumming and I want my videos to ignite a passion for music in other people and for drumming in other people. And so when I was watching all these videos, in my head, I wanted this Igniter snare to go to an entry that ignited a passion, that ignited a fire for playing drums because they did something really cool, really awesome, and you know, just fun to watch. And so I really believe that the winners of this prize certainly did something awesome. And I say winners because there were 2 people in the video. I'm not sure if they'll split it or what will happen, but those winners would be entry AJ John on Instagram. They have 2 drum sets set up, very similar to the way that Cobus and Jared Falk created a video, and they shared 2 drum sets, and I'm pretty sure they're brothers, and one is more so a guitarist, but they played so well, it was so fun to watch. So check this out. that was so cool. You can tell they put a lot of time into it. They were having so much fun playing music, and I really felt like when it comes to igniting a passion out of the videos, that video was hard to beat as far as how much of a passion it ignites behind me, like wanting to just jump behind a kit and play and jam with them. So I'm so pumped about that, and I'm excited to get them their igniter snare. Alright, so next up is second place, and that winner is going to get this beautiful 14x8 Ice Blue Oyster Session Studio Select snare drum with birch and mahogany shells. It's such a beautiful drum, and you can get so many great sounds out of it. And so when I was thinking about second place and thinking about giving away this snare drum, my thought was I really want second place to be someone who played super musically, something very, very like it just fits, it just sounds good, it just works really well. And so the idea behind the Sweet Beat Challenge was not only to play the drum group that I created with a lot of musicality, but then go on to do something creative and interesting. And so the second place winner here, without talking your ear off anymore, is, I hope I say this right, and I'm sorry if I don't, Coop3r Studios. I hope that's right. I'm so sorry. But she's from Italy, and that was one of my favorite things about this contest is I was able to open it up internationally, and so this prize went to Coop3r in Italy. Now, I'm going to show you the video here, and then I'll tell you a little bit about why I picked it. So check it out. Wow, that was phenomenal. I think I can't get past the little bzz, bzz, the little snare buzz there. I mean, it is played so musically with so much feel. The sound is so great. The way that you approach the instrument, and I mean the parts are so cool too. I mean, it looks effortless. It looks like you're just tearing it up and playing with your heart. It really impressed me how, although it was not super complex, it was still complex and interesting, but it was also simplistic in the nature of how the beat was changed, and yet how it sounded, and it just, like, I couldn't stop watching it. It felt so good, it sounded so good. So congratulations to you. I can't wait to hear what you do with this beautiful Ice Blue Oyster Session Studio Select. And once again, so cool that international participants were allowed to be a part of this one. I really fought for that because, you know, there's drummers all over the world who deserve the chance to win prizes. And so the fact that this snare drum is going to Italy is super awesome. Not looking forward to how much I'm going to have to pay in shipping, but hey, it's going to be worth it. Coop3r, I hope that you love and value this drum and create some awesome content with it. Alright, so the big prize, first place. There were so many incredible entries, and unfortunately this prize was limited to the US, so I couldn't take in consideration some of the international entries that were really awesome for the drum set prize, because it would cost more than the drum set cost to ship that somewhere. And so we had to stick that one to the US, and huge shout out to Sweetwater for covering the prize and for covering all the shipping and getting it out there to somebody who's going to love this kit. But I had the hard task of picking a winner, and there were so many people that I wanted to give the drum set to. If I had 20 drum sets, this would have been way easier, but I only had one. And so my thought was, I want to give it to somebody who deserved it, and I wanted to give it to somebody who I felt could really use it and would do something awesome with it. And so I hope that you can understand that only having one drum set, it makes it a lot harder. There were so many people I wanted to give the kit to, but in this case, there was one person who really, really stuck out to me because he had a lot of talent. He had a lot of, like, you know, creativity, and he also was able to create a really cool entry without having awesome gear himself. And so this winner, well, I'll just show you. I mean, come on. They're able to create such an awesome entry without even having a nice drum set of their own. Like the timing, I mean, to be able to do that, I mean, I've done MIDI keyboard before, I've done some drums on the keyboards, and it's not easy. And so I can tell that there's a lot of potential there, and that it just inspired me. It made me think, like, I want to see what this guy can do if he has a drum set. And so I can't wait for you to win this kit, and I really hope that you take all that potential, all those production skills, all the abilities that you have, and throw it behind a drum set and create something really, really awesome. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for checking out the Sweet Beat Challenge. I definitely want to do another challenge coming up, and I hope you all participated again. Congratulations to the winner. Congrats to all of you for creating such awesome entries. I really enjoyed watching them, and here are a few more of my favorites. Heading on out as we finish out this video. Happy drumming.